Obas, I'm Jack the Greek, and welcome back for another one of my cooking demonstrations. Today, on the Crossroad Barbecue, we're going to cook this beautiful 1.6 kilo T-bone steaks. Yep, 1.6 kilo. Now, we're going to thank our friends at Mario's Meats for giving us this beautiful piece of T-bone steak. And of course, we're going to complement it with some mushrooms, asparagus, and of course, some pre-made peperies, or peppers that we cooked earlier today. Now, we're going to complement it with just simple ingredients: salt, pepper, oregano, bit of garlic powder, and obviously onion powder. We can't forget our olive oil. Now, it's going to take a while to cook this on the Crossroad Barbecue. We're going to cook it in two steps. One, we're going to sear it on a really hot temperature on the grill. We're going to sear both sides and around the sides as well. And then we're going to place it on the top grill, just up here, for around 15 minutes either side. So, the first thing we're going to do is start marinating our meat. So the first thing we're going to do is put a little bit of olive oil, because we want all the flavors to stick, and we don't want to lose too much of the salt, the pepper, as we're applying it. So we're going to put a little bit of olive oil, and of course, we can't not put olive oil. We need olive oil on anything, on everything and anything. So there we have it. Make sure you cover it all the way around, just like this. Opa, like that. There we go. Then what that will do now, as I said, it will allow the salt, the pepper, the garlic powder, and everything else to stick to the meat. So we've got that. And again, really, it's up to you what you want to do and how you want to marinate it. But grab some salt, plenty of salt, because a lot of it's also going to come off, and it's also needs to absorb all the way through the meat. Look at that, just like this. And we'll put a bit of pepper as well, freshly crushed pepper, just like that. Push it in. A little bit of, what have we got here first? Onion powder, like this. There we go. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Just like that. Not too much. And then, of course, our garlic powder as well. There we go. And now we'll just move this all around and rub it in. So I'm going to do that on the other side as well. And I think I'm just going to put a little bit more olive oil towards the end. I think just a little bit more on top. And there we have it, like this. And now we're just going to rub that in. So we're going to do that all the way around as well on the other side. So again, you just grab your salt, just like this. There we have it. Beautiful. Pepper. Don't be shy with your pepper or your salt, especially when your meat is this thick. Just like that. And just continue with your garlic. Well, a little bit extra there, but we'll move that around, because what will happen is as we do this, all the flavors and the spices that are falling to the side will be used to just, a bit of wind is picking up now, all the flavors around, push that in, will be used for the side of the meat, like this. There you go. You don't want to lose any of those beautiful spices, like that. There you go. See, straight away, automatically, we have prepared the meat. I said I'll wait till about 350 degrees, but it's about 340 now, as you can see here, and I'm going to put on our T-bone steak now. So watch what we'll do. You've got to make sure it's really, really hot, just like this. And what you want to do is just place your beautiful T-bone steak just like this, just straight in the middle. And look at that. Look at that, start searing. Beautiful, amazing. Now that I'm going to leave like that for around 3 or 4 minutes to give it a really, really crisp outer layer. And then I'm going to turn it over again, and then we'll do the sides as well. So we'll leave that there, and we'll come back and I'll show you how to turn it over. We've had it on for about 2 minutes, so I'm just going to flip it straight over, just like that. And there you go. Okay, just to tell you where we're up to, it's been around 8 minutes now since we've had our 1.6 kilo T-bone steak on the Crossroad Barbecue. I've left all burners on high, and as you can see, I've crisscrossed it as well, just like that, as you can see that. Now I'm going to just do the edge. So I'm just going to put it like that, and because I've got the grill, and I've got the second layer there, I probably can't reach as much in, but I'll just move it in a little bit like that. Because what I want to do is just crisp up the fat a little bit before I put it on the top grill. So I'm just going to hold that with some long tongs, just like that, for about 30 seconds, and just let it just crisp up as well. And you will see how it's just starting to pick up that beautiful. As you can see, I've now placed it on top of the Crossroad Barbecue on the second layer on the grill, just like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook that with all 4 burners on low now, because I'm going to use the hood to actually cook it as well. So we want to make sure that we cook it to around 135 degrees Fahrenheit. If we want to make sure it's about medium rare. So 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 minutes probably either side with the hood down now. That will sit at about 250 degrees when you put the hood down. Since we've had our T-bone steak on the top grill of the Crossray barbecue, and you can see here we have the electronic probe. The electronic probe tells me now it's about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's time to turn it over, just like that. Fantastic. So again, we're going to leave it there for another 15 minutes, and by then it should be about 135 degrees Fahrenheit, which means around 2 minutes left for our T-bone steak to be ready on the Crossray barbecue. Once it's ready, it's going to need to be foiled up, and it's going to need to rest for around 7 to 10 minutes. In the meantime, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what we're going to cook and complement our beautiful T-bone. We're going to complement it with some beautiful mushrooms, asparagus, and of course, our peppers that we made earlier. And of course, you can see it on my other videos, I pre-made some chimichurri parsley sauce as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook all this while the meat is resting. That way it saves us a beautiful 1.6 kilo T-bone steak. It's been cooking now for around 45 minutes. We've seared it for the first 15, and then we've had it on the top grill. And as you can see, look at that, beautiful. About 15 minutes either side. And as you can see, what we've got here is our digital probe by Crossray Barbecue, and that's told us it's sitting at about 135 degrees Fahrenheit. And there we have it there, just there. There it is there, beautiful. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to close this up and let it rest for around about 7 minutes. And in the meantime, while that's resting, we're going to cook our asparagus, just here, on the Crossray Barbecue. And also, we're going to cook our mushrooms, just like that. These won't take long. By the time they're cooked, our T-bone steak would have rested, and it'll be time to plate it all up with our beautiful chimichurri T-bone steak here resting for around 8 minutes. So let's just have a look and see how it's going. Let's look at all the juices that are starting to flow off. Beautiful, look at that. Opa, it's beautiful. Let's just take the probe out there. We'll just put that away for now. And there we have our beautiful, beautiful 1.6 kilo T-bone steak. Thanks to our friends at Mario's Meats for this beautiful steak. Look at that. Opas, opas. I just want to leave it like that. Why would I even cut it? But of course, it's time to plate it up. So what we'll do first is we're actually going to cut it up and take the fillet off just in here. I'm going to cut it like that. Opas, look at that. Beautiful meat. And then we'll cut this one off here as well. Opas, here we go. Just like this here, from the bone. And really, I probably should start from this end. So we'll just start from here, where the bone is. Make sure we get it right on the edge, like that. And we just slice it. Opa. There we have it, look at that. And like I said, I wanted it medium rare. And that's about 135 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's what we have there. Look at that, beautiful meat. Fantastic. So we're going to plate it up. Grab our beautiful bone, just here. And with this piece here, what we'll do is we just slice it now. Just like this, look at this. Oh, bus. Look at this, beautiful meat. Look at that softness. Look at the juices coming out. Thanks to our friends, again, at Mario's Meats at Preston Market. Beautiful. There we have it. I'll keep slicing, and we'll plate it up with the rest of our barbecue. Okay, so here we just sliced the last bit of our beautiful T-bone steak. And this bit here will just go on the other side, just like this. And beautiful. There it is there. Our beautiful T-bone steak. And of course, we're going to put our mushrooms just around here, like that. Of course, you can put any kind of vegetables you like. It doesn't really matter. Put your asparagus on the side. There we go. It's a bit more at the back, like that. We've got our beautiful peppers. Let's just clean up a little bit here as we're going. That way we can position our plate in the middle. You guys can see it all coming together. There we have it. Opa, there we go. Our beautiful peppers that we made earlier. Just here. Grab a couple of them. Just put them like that. Opa, beautiful pepper, yes. Here they are. And of course, on the other side, we're just going to put our chimichurri sauce that we made earlier on our steak, just like this. Beautiful. There it is there. Look at that. Amazing. And of course, we'll just move these around and maybe just leave the sauce at the back, just like this, to complement our beautiful dish. Put everything away, and there we have it. Beautiful. Look at that. Just cleaning up around us. Look at this beautiful platter of beautiful meat and barbecue vegetables. We have our chimichurri sauce on the side, complements the beautiful steak, our barbecued asparagus and mushrooms, and of course, our beautiful pepper, yes, we made earlier. And there we have it, all cooked on the Crossroad Barbecue by Jack the Greek. Hoppa.